Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, you maggots. I'm sorry, I didn't really want to call you maggots over there, but I think it's fitting. It's fitting for this game. Welcome to my first look into Pixel Privateers, an RPG being made by Quadro Delta. The same team with a couple differences, some additions, and maybe some people that were not there that made Pixel Piracy. I know it doesn't sound the best promise ever, because Pixel Piracy was not the best experience for a lot of people, but I've talked with the head developer of Pixel Privateers that also developed Pixel Piracy, but was not there from the very start of the developer process on that game. And he told me, he granted me, that he learned from those mistakes. This game will somewhat be their way of saying, forgive us. We're trying to do new things in a better way and not commit the same mistakes we did in the past. Pixel Privateers in a lot of ways looks similar to Pixel Piracy, but it's a new take in this genre. So let's start a new game, and we have to pick a name for our crew. Let me remind you that this is a pre-alpha version of the game, and we're looking at still like maybe 2 to 3 months more of development, so all that you can see here might be subject to change. The Sparrows! Obviously, it will be my crew, so it must be the Sparrows. Let's continue. Who was your father? He was a famous space pirate called Reynold Courage. I will have a legendary plasma knife from the start. He was a space alcoholic called Hork the Flatulent. I will start the game with more fuel. He was a space hoarder called Lucipus Democritus. I will start with 75 more matter. Matter is what keeps your party up. It's sort of food in comparison. He was a famous alien researcher called Adonis Randomer. It will give me 4,000 research points from the start. I know this sounds maybe new to you and confusing because you still don't know the game, but I will try and explain these when it actually matters. He was not present in my life. Random encounter with father. This sounds very promising. This last one sounds very promising, but because I want to have a good head start, I'm gonna choose something like legendary plasma knife, because that will give me a very good item from the start, a very good melee weapon. Who is the company's CEO? Tik A Masala, a wealthy businessman and well-known foodie. His intense stare has been known to make you poo your pants. More 3 research points per second. John Jacob Jingle H. Schmidt. You did this on purpose, didn't you, Mr. Developers? An extravagant man who only dresses in purple. Whenever he goes out, the people always shout something at him. 3% more global hit chance. Roger Gunn, a mercenary captain who always gets his men. 20% discount when hiring new privateers. Dancing energy being Yugfatanza, known for a crazy after FTL travel parties. Again, because I want to have a good head start, I think I'm going to choose this one to have more global hit chance that will help me in combat. What did your first toy spaceship look like? A hammer. It will give me more drone capacity. A toy bus with cardboard wings glued on it. Extra squad member at the start of the game. A wizard's hat. 1000% better luck with black markets, honestly. A cow. Can talk to special animals. Animals, I mean. I have no idea what to pick here. I would guess this is the best one for someone who is not experienced with the game. So I guess I'm gonna go with this one. It gives me more chances to be successful in Pixel Privateers. So we're gonna go through the tutorial right now, which is always a random location in the world, in space actually, in the galaxy. So we have a max of 3 crew members each time to bring to the world. I'm controlling them with my mouse, and I'm moving the map with my keys on my keyboard. If I press tab, I will see a lot of info about my crew members. So if I press 1, 2, and 3, it changes the members between my squad as well, my crew, and I can change their position in the squad like so with the mouse, and you will see them acting accordingly. So you can also check the icons. Those tell you their classes. I have no idea why they're walking so much to the right when I changed positions in the squad. But that is only decided by what they carry with them. So if you give a sniper to a squad member, even if he is better at melee with his stats, if you look at his stats, you will become a sniper. You will have a sniper icon so that it helps you figure out what kind of character that is. I guess currently we have a good positioning. We have the melee guy in the front with the sword. We have the sniper at the back. And finally, is that a medic I see over here? Impact pistol. No, it's kind of a hand soul. It doesn't have any healing capabilities. But it's always good to have one more ranged character. So here we go. And this is a tactical mode. Right now, there is really no justification for the tactical mode because you don't have skills, you don't have trinkets that you want to use accordingly with your guys. You can tell them with this button over here for them to use them automatically. Or if you prefer, you can use it yourself when you choose to do so. And that's when the tactical mode comes in. Other than that, let's continue. Let's press space and beat this guy down. There you go. The game becomes much easier if you have 3 squad members. The normal thing is to start with only 2. But still, it's still doable. It's still very much doable. A lot of what you see here is still in the works, and there's a lot of stuff that obviously needs improvement and needs addition. I would call things like the sound. They really need to add some awesome music. They have an excellent soundtrack in the menu. I love that soundtrack, but they need something to keep you company here in the missions. So they're now telling us that we should heal whenever we can, whenever we need. And to do that, all of them have a med kit with them. 3 of them, actually. Each one of them have 3 of them, but you can only use it outside of combat. You have in combat and out of combat states. We're now going deeper into the dungeon. As you can see, these guys can shoot from a long distance. We're going to continue to explore the dungeon. The animations are still, personally, I still don't think they're there, especially when they're walking. They have this kind of South Park kind of feeling. Not sure if that's what they're going for. Wow, this guy's taking some damage. Normally, at the very first dungeon you're at, you don't have too much troubles. Now, this is where things become interesting. You're gonna start picking up loot. This is what encourages you to explore more and more. So this guy took some damage, so you better heal with him. There you go. Oh, that actually heals the whole squad. I never noticed that. Okay, let's continue. We can't do anything with these boxes. I've tried, but they don't seem to be interactable. Let's keep exploring the dungeon. Let's not forget we have an elevator behind us that can take us deeper. Now, oh, this door is locked. Okay, so it seems that you have places where you can only access if you kill something that gives you a key, or if you find that said key, if you kill a boss or whatnot. Now, the game starts very easy, and it keeps being easy as long as you keep to low dangerous zones. But if you go to normal dangerous zones, because you will notice that the game keeps being so easy in the low dangerous zones, but it is such an increase in difficulty when you change to normal ones. It's a kind of difference between here, see, no one took damage. If you change to a normal distance, all of them will die so quickly. It is such a huge difference. So what we are really looking forward here is not only getting experience. You can check the experience bar over here, and it seems that you get less experience if you have more crew members. I can't confirm that, but it seems they're taking more time to level up because there's 3 of them and not only 2. If I had only 2, I would think they would already be level 2, the ones that were here with us. So you gotta check all these stats over here. Keep paying attention to how much damage they do with certain weapons, how good they do tanking and whatnot. Let's pick up all of this. These items act exactly as in games like World of Warcraft, where the common ones are white, the uncommon ones are green, and the better they become, the more purplish they become. They become blue, then purple, then orange, I think. Actually, this guy had the legendary one. There you go, legendary melee weapon. Illinin's Resolve. So when we complete this, and by completing this, I mean explore all places we can. We already found one locked room, and I don't think we can get over there. We can get to our ship and continue the journey by improving the character's stats and whatnot. And this is what keeps me going. Finding more, better loot, exploring new places and whatnot. Oh, this door is also locked, so it seems we can't do anything else in this world. You probably need someone with either a skill to lockpick, or you need to find the key, but I've never actually found any key in the world. So we're now going to be taking to our ship, and this is the... I would say there's 3 different phases into the game. There's the one where you are in the world map, down there, doing stuff, just like in Starbound. There's another one which you are here, controlling your crew, your science lab, your research points, and whatever the hell there is left. And you have the ship phase, in which you can jump into your ship, but right here you can still do anything. So I would say this is just a cosmetic kind of thing, where you can check how visually your ship looks. So let's just leave this place. But it's kind of funny to watch all of this. You can move your characters from one place to the other, I think. No, you cannot. You can just open the doors and that's it. But it's cool. It's cool to see them hanging around and whatnot. But currently, I would say that's just a feature that you will have in the future. Not now. Still not available. So, right here, this is where you choose to go for the next point. We were, I would say, in youth skill. Danger level, normal. Fuel required. As you can see in the bottom part of the screen, you have several resources. You have credits, which I would say are useful to buy stuff in the market, which we still don't have available. You have fuel, which obviously is the fuel that the ship uses to travel from one side to the other. You have matter, which is what you use. It's the resource you use when you go down there into the world. And you have research points. Now, to get research points, you need to go into the world map and discover rare stuff that you can put on the science lab, sorry, in the item research tab here, and the artifacts. You need to find unidentified artifacts so that you can identify them, and it will give you research points. You will see now this research points number over here increasing. We are getting 1 research point per second on this artifact. It's not going up though. I'm not entirely sure why. It should. Then you will either use the research points here discovering what items are this, because this is supposedly a good item to use. It's an uncommon item, a green one, but you still can't use it because you haven't identified it. So you must get research points first. Not only that, you will use research points to come to the science lab and develop it into more good technologies. We can also already replicate items. I didn't know that. And here in the crew lab, the crew tab, this is the one I like the most about the game. This is where you manage all your crew. You have here this guy which has the Vanguard icon, a sort of a tank into the game. He's at level 2. Then you have the pistol guy and the sniper guy. Now if you come here to training, you can increase their stats. You want to check what is the highest base stats these guys have, so that you can comprehend what is the best way to level up that character. Because if they don't have any differences over here, if they were all like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 5 points, they would all be the same, and they would only distinguish themselves with the items they're wearing. So you can make them different by giving them different weapons and giving them different points into their stats. So let's say Alan seems to have a lot of willpower, which increases the morale, and it also increases the capacity of them carrying heavier items. It also has more stamina, so this somewhat gives us the message that he's a tank. So let's keep going that way. You have 3 training points for him. Let's give him 2 in stamina, and let's give him more melee attack with strength. Not sure if that's the right way to do it. I know there's an aggro system into the game, in your party, which is kind of cool. Pretty much like there is in MMOs. So, Piki Tastalapon has good stamina and good intelligence. Intelligence increases your critical hit chance, and speed. Because I already have a tank, even though he seems to have his torso naked. We should really fix that. Why do you have your torso naked? I have no idea. Either way, Picky is gonna be a damage dealer. I want him to be a melee guy. So for now, I'm gonna give him... Let's see, speed is not a good thing because it decreases weapon reload times. I guess melee weapons don't need to reload. So we should probably go with... Wait, all of them seems to be pointed to melee damage. Like this guy has a lot of stamina, some strength and some agility, but they're all using ranged weapons, which is kind of an unfortunate. Not all of them, but these two that are supposedly ranged characters. So I'm gonna give Picky more intelligence, which increases the crit chance, and I guess more speed, so that he can reload the weapon faster. Now Jermu, I think it's a good guy to be at the front, not as a tank, but as a melee damager. DPS, so let's give him more strength and also more agility, so that he can hit better. If you come here to the character panel, and if you keep going right, you will see more and more and more stats. How much kilos they can carry, the damage they do, the fire rate, the reload time, etc, etc, the hit rating, the critical chance and whatnot. The game becomes very, very complex when you're trying to mix up the correct stats with the correct items they can use. So let's see. This guy really needs something for his torso. So, because this guy, Picky, will probably always stay at the back, I don't think the game gave me the right items to start with. Let's give this guy the torso. He can. Why can't he? Oh, it weighs too much for this guy? Carry weight. 16 kilos. Max carry weight. 22. So, he's already overweight because of this shield. I get it. This kinetic shield is very heavy. It's good for a tank. But I guess this guy, I should have developed this guy with more willpower so that he could carry something on his torso. So, that's too bad, but lesson learned. Let's see. What else should I give these guys? 1 armor, why not? Let's see what this does. 5 armor, what about you? Can you carry this? You can, okay, there we go. It looks like a commando now. Every and each single of one of these guys always has a weapon slot, a torso slot, something for his head, and then a trinket. I would call it trinket even though it's not really a trinket. But it's that special item that makes them different. This kinetic shield makes this guy a vanguard. As you can see, there the text, assigns class vanguard. This guy is not using anything, so we should probably give him something like this, which will give him more hit rating when he has the same target than the sniper. What does this guy has? Assist the marine in reloading the main weapon with new ammunition. This is not good for someone who has a rifle. For someone who has a sniper rifle, I mean. So I should probably do this and give this guy this, because he's the one who has a sniper. As you can see, even the icon changed. I would want this guy to be melee as well, but currently I have no melee weapons. So let's have this guy as a medic for now. So let's move into a different place in the world. Danger level, medium. You do not want to come here before level 4 or 5. So let's move to youth skill. Over there. Select location. There we go. Let's select the party we're bringing with us. And let's start a new mission. So the game doesn't give you exactly missions like kill that guy or loot that thing. Look at the range of the sniper. It's so far away. Let's kill this guy. What level is he? It's level 2. Okay, we're fine. Should be fine with 3 crew members. Okay, let's continue. And let's explore a little bit more. Sometimes it's kind of random where the buildings are located. Maybe I should have walked to the left and not to the right. I just walked to the right because that's where we found something to kill. Let's kill this guy over here. As you can see, there's no really meaning. Well, it's not worth it to just go into tactical mode, at least for now. This guy needs some healing. Come on, you should do that. There we go. Good job, medic. It's a good thing we have... Wow, and we lost the guy. See what I said about normal dungeons? Or normal missions, I would say. Normal worlds. The difficulty ramps up so much. And there wasn't much I could have done against that. What I could have and should have done is selecting a low danger world instead of a normal one, and this guy will die as well. And this will finish our playthrough. Oh, because they have dinged, the health went up. Let's see how far can we get. I would guess not too far, because that guy's now down and there's no way I can bring him up. I know there's this item, the defibrillator, because there is permanent death into this game. So that guy, when he's dead, he's gone for good. But I think there's this one very valuable item that they will include in the game at some point, where you can resurrect your buddies, but it will probably cost you a lot. Because, you know, after you leveled up these guys quite a lot, it's kind of a kick in the teeth to just lose one like that. Look, it should be much more damage by now. Because these normal one, yeah, the game becomes much more difficult. I think they need to adjust this. From low to normal difficulty, the actual difficulty ramps up so much in just one single bit. Let's continue. Let's see what we can get from this chest over here. Oh, only common items? Seriously? That is not that great. So I love this part about the game where you can customize the characters by just giving them certain items and upgrading their stats in the way you want. That is just amazing. I love that about the game. But currently, there is not much that encourages me to explore the world. I would love something else, like quests. Like, go here and kill this boss. Go here and take over that palace. Go here and save the queen. Whatever. Maybe in the future we will have that. I cannot guarantee this is how the game is going to roll out in the future. Let's go up. Maybe there's something important here in the tower. Or maybe not. Who knows? Oh my god, 2 of them. You know what? Let's go up. Let's go up. Oh, we can't. This is not good. I don't want to split up my party. Are you crazy? There are several ways you can manage your party. You can tell them to attack a target that said crew member is already attacking, which is good. You can just control one of them and leave the other alone. I'm not sure I'm bugged here because my guys are not taking any damage at all. I lost against one creature before. Now I'm gonna defeat 2 at one time. This is kind of amazing. What happened in the past? Was that creature really that hard? Whoa, 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 move over here, come on. I'm failing at this and I'm not sure how to fix this. Wait a second. Tactical mode, there we go. I want to deactivate this, if we can. Because this is what keeps this guy going back. Because he's attached to that guy in the party. So if we do this now, he will be free. No? Still not? Why not? I'm not entirely sure why he's not moving. He's being forced to keep to the formation. But once I click this button, I guess he should be able to do that. If I click it again, what happens? He gets back to formation. So yeah, this takes him out of the formation. Oh wow, some more spawned. This is not great. This is where the tactical mode comes in. Okay, I want them both on the same target. So I'm selecting this guy. You're gonna hit this dude over here. Actually, I think he was already doing that. And you gonna hit this guy over here. Hopefully. There we go. They're now attacking the same target. I'm not sure I'm gonna go through this. I like how the music shows up when intense moments happen. But I still feel the need for music in normal relaxing times. Let's try to get these guys down. I'm not sure why this guy moved. Is he healing that guy? Maybe that's it. I know for a fact that when they have the automatic skill to heal, they heal even when everyone is at 100%, which is kind of a bummer. They should really control that. But you know, it's in your place to just stop him from using the skill automatically and just spend it when you want. that guy just used the skill to heal. He's healing himself. What a greedy bastard. You can check here the damage per second. I guess this guy is doing much more. No, it's not. It's actually doing about the same. I have no idea why this guy keeps coming back. Oh, I think he was healing this one. Okay, that's fair. We're doing a somewhat decent job over here, even though we lost one guy. Alright, let's continue. I'm gonna try to get to the end of this tunnel, and then we're gonna get back to our ship and check if the research points are already available. I'm not sure why that wasn't working. Here is the elevator, which would take us down again. I'm not gonna wait for that. I'm gonna get to my ship, because I thought there was, you know, something big over there, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I'm not getting any research points. Ah, there we go, finally. Okay, that must have been a bug. That must have been a bug. Now the research points are finally working. We are at 38 and getting more because we are researching these 2 items that we got from that mission we just left behind. Now I can use these research points. So the game keeps encouraging you to explore more and more, to find these items to get research points, in order to identify items like these that will get your crew better, with better performance, and to get technologies to, again, make your crew and your ship much better. So ladies and gentlemen, I am TheSparrowsJourney. I hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you would like to see more, I'm strongly considering doing a let's play of this game when it is more prepared. Right now, I don't think there's really much more to it than what I've showed you here. It's just more of the same, but improving your characters, and I would like to see more. Obviously, I still haven't unlocked the market or the cloning lab, and probably the galaxy map is much, much bigger. As you can see, I can travel around and search for more worlds. I'll see you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Please like, comment, and subscribe. My name is TheSparrowsJourney. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you are looking for more, feel free to check these suggestions. As a reminder, if you're looking into buying games, considering using my G2A ref link in the description of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on the next one, and remember, stay above the waters.